You made a great point in your TED Talk where you said when you're looking at your partner very close, it's hard to get that, that desire. But when you're doing it kind of at an arm's length, where you're watching them do something well or watching them interact with others, you can kind of rekindle the mystery about them. Did I understand that right?
See, I was always saying that desire needs space.
That's an interesting concept.
Yes, desire needs space, difference, otherness, a bridge to cross, somebody to conquer, to bring toward you, a tension, that. But I could never concretize it, like it's an abstract concept. So I began to ask people in 22 countries, when do you find yourself most drawn to your partner? Not just sexually attracted, drawn to your partner. And I began to listen to the answers. This took a few years of my asking this. In Turkey, in Argentina, in Israel, in Brussels, in Paris, in New York, And then I began to see that a certain group of answers would appear each time. A whole set of answers had to do with when my partner is on stage, when he's passionate about things, when she's competent, when they're thriving, when they are radiant, was really the word that would, the word isn't used, but that's what it represented. Their radiance can be because they are good at something, because they're in their element, because they're being admired. Admiration is the piece here, more than respect. And all of these were when I actually, involve otherness. When I look at my partner doing the things that they are so good at, if my partner is at the piano, I'm not sitting next to them. If they're on stage, I'm not next to them. The only one that is gender specific is when he plays with the children. There is no female version of that. Nobody thinks it's sexy if she plays with the kids.
No?
Okay? No, because it's... So when I see my partner in their uniqueness, in their specificity, in their element, by definition invites a perspective and an ability to see their otherness. When we are away, that was group number 2, when we are away, when I'm away, when he's away, when she's away, when we reunite, always brought the notion that desire is rooted in absence and in longing. When she makes me laugh, when he's dressed a certain way, when I see him vulnerable, when I see her vulnerable, which means that they usually are not. It's always elements of surprise, of novelty, of unexpected, of the unknown in the midst.
So a couple listening right now, can they engineer those things to happen? Can they put themselves in situations where they see that in each other
At any moment. But you have to be comfortable. If when you say, if I know your radiance, for example, is you going to the studio to interview me. And when you are interviewing your people, now, if you leave...
She's watching right now.
And I say to you, have a fabulous time. You're going to be great. You're at your best there. I am talking about you. I am completely not in it with you. I'm just admiring, cherishing you, adoring it, encouraging you. But it's a separate you. If when you say I'm going to the studio and I say, again? Why? Twice a week now you're going to do it? You didn't have enough when you were just doing one? You really don't want to be here, isn't it? You would rather be with all these people than with me, isn't it? It's a very different departure. And a different relationship and a different tension. Because the person who leaves with somebody who says to them, go for it, have a fabulous time, enjoy, goes, experiences the erotic, as in they feel alive, they're in their passion, they're doing the thing they want to do, here you are doing this thing, that's your new endeavor, and you're really excited about it, and then you want to go home and talk about it. But the person who leaves because somebody just said, you're abandoning me again, obviously everything is more interesting than me, why am I not enough for you, and all of that, isn't really eager to come home afterwards because it starts to feel suffocating.
So you can actually engineer your own happiness by encouraging your mate to go do these things and be the best them because you'll be attracted to that.
And they will be attracted back to you. Who doesn't want to come back to someone who gives them freedom, who not just gives them freedom, but encourages their freedom. You want to come back because we need both. We need freedom and we need security. But when we are in the presence of people that open up the space for us, we want to come back to them. When we are with people who want to hone us in, we want to break out.
There's another point you made in that talk, and that was how it used to be a village that would combine all of these relationships that we would have to grow old with. And these days, to a certain extent, it's that one other that we expect so many things from. And it's also the mother of our children. To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media, log in and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.